Welcome to today's business report. I'm Denise Williams, bringing you the developments shaping markets, capital access, and business decision-making across Jamaica and the region. Let's get into the stories that matter. The Mining and Quarrying Association of Jamaica is urging construction companies, developers, and property owners to embrace likely increases in the cost of key materials, including construction-grade limestone and sand, as operators respond to mounting cost pressures. The association emphasized that any anticipated price adjustments are being driven by economic realities, not coordinated action, with rising energy costs, both fuel and electricity, placing sustained strain on production and distribution. Heavy processing equipment requires significant power, with some operators already facing monthly electricity bills in the millions, alongside higher fuel costs for hauling and export. These pressures come as the industry continues to recover from millions in losses caused by last year's hurricane, which disrupted operations and damaged infrastructure. Recent data from the Statistical Institute of Jamaica, STATIN, shows the mining and quarrying sector declined by 37.5%, highlighting the scale of the challenge. Jamaican-owned but Barbados-registered investment company Qantas Advantage has launched its initial public offering IPO in Jamaica, seeking to raise upwards of US $15.4 million or 2.5 billion Jamaican dollars to grow the business. Co-founded by former Scotiabankers Dr. Adrian Stokes and Mrs. Jacqueline Sharp, Qantas had already raised US $17 million from private markets to launch in 2022. Now, Qantas is turning to the public market through its lead arranger, JMMB. The investment firm is seeking to expand its book of business to purchase various contractual cash flows, including receivables, leases, and mortgages. For the last financial year ended June 2025, Qantas Advantage earned a US dollar rate on equity of 10.19%. This performance resulted from gains on sales of assets plus interest income on investments generated in structured finance business segment. For its initial public offer IPO, Qantas is offering 83.2 million ordinary shares at US 12 cents or Jamaican $19.04 per share. The IPO, which is set to open next week on April 22, closes a month later on May 21. For the trading period of April 16, 2026, the most actively traded securities were JMMB Group Limited, 9.5% with 18,076,392 units, representing 46.72% of market sales activities. Trans-Jamaica Highway Limited with 4,195,688 units, representing 10.84% of market sales activity. JMMB Group Limited 7.35% cumulative redeemable preference share with 3,635,618 units, representing 9.4% of market sales activity. Investor activity remained concentrated in finance and transportation plays, signaling continued interest in dividend-producing and strategic assets. Turning to the foreign exchange market based on Bank of Jamaica data for April 16, 2026, Forex traders recorded significant activity with strong demand across major currencies. For the US dollar, trading margins reflected steady liquidity, with the US selling at $157.51 and buying at $159.21. For the Canadian dollar, moderate gains supported by 26 cents transaction spread. The Canadian dollar sold for $116.13 and was bought for $115.87. For the British pound, continued volatility offered short-term trading opportunities of $7.41 in profits for the banks. The British pound sold for $218.15 and was bought for $210.74. These movements underscore the importance of cash flow timing and currency awareness for businesses managing import costs, debt servicing, or overseas exposure. For our credit report tip of the day, stop waiting until you need money. Set up your banker system and your meeting rhythm now. Create a simple tracker, Excel, Google Sheets, with your key documents: income statement, balance sheet, cash flow, receivables, payables, and loans. Now, focus on the meetings. This is where most people miss the opportunity. Book a quarterly meeting with your banker and treat it like a business review, not a favor. Send your updated numbers at least 48 hours before and highlight 3 things: what's working, what's not, what's next. I want you to come into the meeting with your clear talking points, your current performance, any risk, and any upcoming plans that may need financing. And ask direct questions like, what would I need to qualify for more funding? Or how does the bank view my current position? This turns the meeting into a strategy session, not a status update. If you're planning growth, raising funds, or managing tight cash flow, move to monthly check-ins. This keeps your banker aligned and avoids delays when you need quick decisions. Use the meeting to stay visible, get guidance, and position your business early. When your banker is already up to date, you don't have to convince them. You're simply moving forward. And that's today's business report. I'm Janice Williams, bringing clarity to capital, markets, and strategy. Until next time, stay informed, stay intentional, and keep building forward. See you soon.